Come on in, everybody. It's Monday afternoon. We have 74 degrees. It's a heat wave, y'all. Heat wave. We got the back door open. We're excited. I'm ready for spring to be here, and it's still several weeks, 6 weeks away. March 21st. Pardon me. I got the yawns. Anyway, folks, we're going to talk about some decluttering and why we don't think we need to do that. So get in here and let's get started. We had a bunch of people in the show this morning, and Justin said I had to keep this to 17 minutes. So let me set my timer for 15 minutes. I might need a new battery. You can do anything for 15 minutes, y'all. Yeah, it's counting down. But the battery's getting dim. I've been following a fella, James. I can't remember his last name. But he lives in Canada. And he and his wife left Canada with their dog, Callie, for California because uh, it was 30 degrees below zero where they live in Canada. And they live in the outback and they're off the grid. And it's I don't think it's called the outback in Canada, but I can't much blame them. They found a little VRBO on the coast of California where nobody went because the riptides are pretty bad, and they've spent some warm weather in California. So I've been following them since 2020, I guess, when I started watching YouTube. But y'all, your clutter is causing you a lot of problems, and we let it pile up. We put it by the front door or we stick it in an extra bedroom, and we have got to get the clutter out of the house. And if you put some AirPods in your ears or whatever, put your phone in your pocket and start getting the clutter out the door, out to your car, so that the next time you are out and about, you can drop it off. Did you know you can make an appointment with places like Habitat for Humanity and different things like that? They'll come and pick up your clutter. AmVets, there's just all kinds of places that will come and take your clutter away. Sometimes that's the hardest part, is getting it out to the car. That's why I like to use tote bags, because I can carry them and not have to have a box that sort of is awkward. But put things in tote bags and take it out to the car, and you're good to go. Even a garbage bag is better than no bag at all. But in February, we break our homes down into zones. Right now, we've got one day in zone 1, and that's all because the February started on a Saturday. And it's sort of, we don't do missions on Saturdays. But it started on a Saturday, and if you marked your calendar, you had Sunday and Monday to get some things done. And we also had a mission for our kitchen too, because this first full week in February is our kitchen. And it's just going to help you a whole lot. And my stool is squeaky. I know y'all can't hear it, but it's driving me nuts. I may have to anoint it with some oil. I've done that. I've done that while we've been online. But tote bags make it so much easier. Now you can empty out the tote bags once you get to a bin, and you can discard things into that bin. But it just makes carrying it so much easier. Or grocery bags, but sometimes grocery bags will fall apart on you. You might have to double bag them. But get the things out of your house. So y'all please declutter. I was watching a gardener getting ready to garden this spring, and people getting excited about gardening. I know, but we've got stuff everywhere that we can use for our gardens, but we don't know where it is. So let's start getting things in the right, getting like things together. Say you've got a shelf in your garage that's got gardening stuff on it. Maybe you got a box that has seeds and things in it. Get them all together so you can start planting your garden. That's a fun thing to do. Tuesday's always plan and play day. Maybe you want to start planting that garden. What seeds are you going to start ahead of time? Do you have a little greenhouse that you can utilize? They're not very expensive. Some of the little ones aren't, but some people make their own little greenhouses, buy some hoops. But y'all, my granddaddy, Pawpaw, he had a little greenhouse that he did out in the woods where he planted tobacco. He was a tobacco farmer, and we would go out there and gather plants, and they were under some cheesecloth where he would start the plants in the wintertime. Yeah, tote it out the door. But when we let it pile up, it becomes more than we want to deal with, y'all. So let's get it out the door and get your home. Make room for fun stuff. Make room for fun stuff. And you can do it. Decluttering is the easy part. But there's some benefits. There's some benefits to decluttering. You're making room for the things that you love in your home. And when you only have things in your home that you love, people look around your home and they see you. They don't see stuff, they see things that you love. I follow this naturalist out of Alabama, and he has bought from his family the house he grew up in. And mom and dad have downsized, or they may have gone to be with the Lord. I don't know. But he was finding things in the attic that he loved, and they were going to go in his office. Toys that he had as a kid that his parents held on to. So, y'all, let's get rid of things. He was going to keep some things, but he was going to get rid of a lot of other things. And the attic, he said, was full. Don't do your family that way. Start getting rid of things. My mother-in-law did that for us. She pretty much got everything out of the attic. And she was 99 when she passed away. And she had only just begun to live in assisted living because she had to have a hip replacement. So we can get rid of our clutter. We can downsize. Think of it this way. I like to play a game with myself. Like I'm going to move into a tiny house, which I don't think I ever will. I don't think I want to, but maybe a mother-in-law tiny house. And think about, what would you take with you? What would you take? Well, I take one crock pot. I like a crock pot. I have a crock pot that braises things. It does all kinds of things. There are Instapots that do a lot of things too. Then what else? Think about downsizing. We only wear about 10% of the clothes that we have in our home. So start getting rid of the ones that you don't wear very often. Let's give them to somebody who will wear them and bless someone else with your abundance. You will be blessed in return. Let's keep it going. The beauty of decluttering and let's look at when we move out of our parents' home, we pretty much have nothing. We go to a dorm and we have just a few things there. You may have a little hot pot or a little microwave, and you don't have a whole lot of things. One change of sheets, that's it. And then you get your own apartment and you've got cookware and dishes and little things like that. More towels, more sheets, more beds, probably because you got two bedrooms. And then you get married and you get a house that's about 1,500 square feet, and you start building that out. I was listening to a lady the other day. She says, I furnished my whole house on Marketplace. She had some cute things, but she had downsized. She had downsized from a full house. So that's kind of how we have to think about things. Pretend like you're moving into a tiny house. What would you take with you? I'd take an iron skillet. I'd take a Dutch oven. I'd take my little iron skillet that I like to cook my eggs in. I have a Vision sauceware soft saucepan that I really like, and I have a double boiler. That's one, two, three, four, 5 pieces, 6 pieces from a whole cabinet full. Would I take any Tupperware with me? No. I would get rid of all my Tupperware. I don't have much. I have my little egg tray, and I have something to make sourdough bread in, and I have some baking pans that I really like. But you just think about things, downsizing. Think about downsizing. And all the stuff that was your kids, just like this young man that just bought his childhood home. He's using the winter months to declutter like crazy because he has two new babies. So y'all make room for love in your home instead of clutter. You're gonna be glad you did. I lost my timer. I don't know where it went to, and I haven't heard it go off. There it is. It's got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Anyway, folks, y'all can do this. Get rid of that cocoon that you have built around yourself to protect you from whatever. And I don't know how to update that. I don't know how to update that. So check out the flight plan. I'm having problems with the website right now. I don't know how to do something, and it's driving me nuts. So I worked till 1 o'clock last night trying to fix that, and I couldn't fix it. Anyway, y'all, let's keep decluttering. Every day, we're in our kitchen this week. Let's get rid of as many things as we can out of our kitchen. Let's get rid of as many things as we can that we don't use anymore. And I've lost a grater that I used all the time, and I know Robert has put it away somewhere, and I can't find it. I asked him yesterday if he'd seen it, and he said, I don't even know what it looks like. I said, it's flat. It's a little flat grater. So he doesn't use it, but I use it. He probably didn't even know I used it. but it was in the dishwasher. We take turnabout seeing who wants to empty the dishwasher first. Sometimes he beats me to it, and sometimes I beat him to it. But it's not, we don't trade back and forth. We don't keep score. But get rid of your clutter, y'all. If you don't use it, you don't love it, you don't have a place for it, bless someone else with it, and you will be blessed in return. So, y'all, be good, kind, and sweet. I will see you later. Check the flight plan out for this afternoon's missions for tomorrow. We'll be in the kitchen, and it's all good. Be good to yourself by getting rid of something today. Be kind to others by blessing someone else with your abundance. And let that joy and sweetness that is in your heart show the world who you are, a child of the Most High, the only living God in the cosmos. You can do this. Get rid of your clutter and find your home, and maybe even find what you're supposed to be doing. It will be revealed. I love you all. See you later.